Now from Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, welcome to Major League Baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Mets. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. So here's Francisco Lindor now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Cleveland, shortstop, number 12.
And we are underway now in New York as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. And the pitch on 2-1. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball three. Ender Inciarte waits on deck. This is line to left. Gallo has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number one. Here's Ender Inciarte. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. One and one.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
Soft liner towards short, and that'll be the second out. So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Bases are empty here with two men out. Not close. It's 2-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Ball three. Now here's the pitch. And a full count now, 3-2.
Down to 3-2.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning. Striding in, Michael Conforto. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Popped high in the air. Gray will put this one away, and the side is retired. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Nobody out, runner on first. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw won't get him. Here's Robbie Cano now. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. He's set, and the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Conforto. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Naquin is on his way home. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. Now batting, Adrian Beltre. Not the shiniest at batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Now a ball hit hard toward first, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. So striding in, Joey Gallo, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit hard on the ground at first. Gonzalez has got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready now, Michael Brantley. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
The left fielder, number 23.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. The 1-0 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. 2 gone. Now in the box, Willie Barrios. Into the windup and the pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gallo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Another 0-2 coming. And another foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Conforto is after it. He's there and records the first out. Now to the plate, Andrew McCutchen, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. On the ground up the middle to his left, Lindor. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in, Danny Valencia to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the speedy Trey Turner gets a chance following the base hit. Ready for another chance. Trey Turner. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto sprinting after it, and that retires the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Pena. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Brian Pena.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth.
Stepping into the box, Adrian Gonzalez. At the moment, he's got a .270 batting average for the season. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Gray ready with the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, Gonzalez on his way to second now. The relay, and he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Striding in once again, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's 12 doubles now on the campaign. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch, and this one gets away. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And now this is served out to left off the end of the bat. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Center fielder number 13.
So stepping in, Ender Inciarte, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Beltre in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He singled his last time up. And he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
Well, a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Ready on 1-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Ramirez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Number 23.
Here's Michael Brantley. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Cano has it. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. Digging in to try it again, Tyler Naquin. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Tyler Naquin.
Chopped foul wide of first. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he was right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
Hit sharply on the ground, and he's retired, 1 away. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He hit a sac fly earlier. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gary Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Grounded to short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Conforto is there, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Joey Gallo. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Digging in, Willie Barrios comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Over to first, Gray, and he can't get back in time, and he is out at first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. He'll get it into second, and he'll pull into second with 1 away. Stepping into the box, Brian Pena. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one,
this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Barrios rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score from second as they double him up now. It's 4-2. Here's Adrian now. One in, one out, and one on. Neil Ramirez answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he lays off for ball 1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. The second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Into the box now, Chris Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Designated hitter, Chris.
Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Davis waits on the 1-1. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway. Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Danny Valencia is on deck. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Oh, and this drops in the infield. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Settling in now, Danny Valencia. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Running now is McCutchen. Pitch inside the throw. And this is going to get McCutchen. He's out at second base. The 2-1 on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Hit in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. And the inning is over. Ready once again, Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Francisco Lindor.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Ready for another shot now. Ender Inciarte. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there, 0-1. Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Jose Ramirez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now he reaches out and tries to dump this one out to left. And that's a fair ball. Throw into second. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here.
Right fielder.
Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Trey Turner.
Ball 1.
Inside, ball 1.
The pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Conforto racing back. Gone to lead off the inning. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Tyler Naquin.
Tapped up the first baseline, but it gets foul. And the changeup is way low that time. No outs, nobody on. Outside, 2-1. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Digging in, Robinson Cano. Last time through was a base hit. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Lined into left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. In to score, the runner from second. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. So digging in now, Adrian Beltre. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Beltre.
And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with this release point right now.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 6-5 ball game. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
Left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Andrew Miller is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Andrew Miller.
Here comes the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. For Beltre, who picks up his 6th double so far on the year. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. In now, Chris Davis. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here it is on 3-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Andrew McCutchen.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Ready for another chance?
Leading off for Cleveland, the left fielder number 20.
Demetrius Simmons takes over to start the 6th. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Second baseman number
Striding
22.
in once again, Jason Kipnis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Digging in and looking for more, Willie Barrios. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit, and he is in there. Digging in to try. And again, Brian Pena. 1 for 2 on his line so far. Jerry. Blevins comes on now, and this move will force the switch hitter to bat from the right side.
And I think that's exactly the thought process, Matt. He's not as strong of a hitter from the right side, so we'll see if this proves to be a smart move out of the pen.
That's inside. 2-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Striding into the box. Danny Valencia.
First baseman. Danny Valencia.
Dan Otero enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 61, Dan Otero. This change for
Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Mets,
the speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Conforto moving to his left. 2 gone. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Hit to third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Here's Adrian now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gallo giving chase. 1 out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Francisco Lindor. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And the pitch. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here's Ender Inciarte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looped out toward third, but an easy play over at third, and that. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lindor is right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Digging in once again, Adrian Beltre. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. Looks like a
third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
He's set. Here it comes. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
Right field. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, number
Stepping
30.
in and ready for another shot. Michael Conforto. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Avisail Garcia will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Sanchez has a play, 2 gone. Here's Michael Brantley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. 2 out, nobody on. Sets the target low here and it misses 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And that one stayed too low apparently. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Jason Kipnis would be next. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Second baseman, number 20.
From the stretch.
Jason Kipnis.
Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. 2 out with the man at first. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Stepping in, Joey Gallo.
Leading up for the Mets, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Cody Allen is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
For the Indians, number 37, Cody Allen. This change for the Indians.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here. He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Swing and a line drive. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. Into the box now, Chris Davis. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now batting,
here's Andrew McCutchen now. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. High in the air out towards shallow right. Garcia has a read on it. 1 down. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away decides not to risk it.
now batting,
Standing in, Danny Valencia. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in, Trey Turner. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 0-1, here it comes. And oh, look out, up and in, and nearly took his head off.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll force the lead up to 3 here in the 8th.
Up next for the
now at the plate, Tyler Naquin. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. In the dirt, and now let's see. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The set and the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Inciarte ranging back, lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Never mind, the ump says it was a trap, and the second run will score as well. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's 2 for 3.
Robinson, Cano.
Zach McAllister enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Willie Barrios. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Gallo has a play. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, he's clearly in protect mode. 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Into the box now, Adrian Gonzalez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a liner, but foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gallo on the move, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping into the box, Francisco Lindor. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to first, and that's your ball game. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 10 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For Cleveland, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors.